It's 10 years. 10 years. It's been 10 years.
Hope! Hope!
Hope.
Hope! Esperanza. Hope! Hope!
It was October 4th, 10 years ago. Sister Jane McKenzie and I went to talk to Father Turner and said, you know, this is what I would like to do. The convent's available. Would he ever consider renting to what we wanted to call My Good Mourning Place? And he wanted to know what it was about, and the rest is history. It's 10 years.
I think 10 years is a long time of changing lives.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a lot of hard work and dedication, and it's something to be proud of.
I'm not sure what hope means, but I guess it's to make the future better, and hopefully things will go well and everything. And I guess hope's like that, just like that. Hope getting things better. That's what I think. Just proud to be here.
Mm-hmm.
And the people that do not come here and lost a loved one or a friend, I would recommend them coming here. And this place can give them hope and give them an experience here, so you won't have to cry as much for a loved one or a friend that is now up in heaven with Jesus.
Hope!
Esperanza.
Hope!
Are you sure? Yeah. This is the first time I came here. Like, it seems kind of like a family place. Like, everyone comes together and we all kind of help each other along. And I feel like it brings hope just to everybody who comes, and like happiness, because we're all a family. Whoever joins likes it, and it brings hope to their life, I guess.
This is a family. I don't know how often that word came up, but this is a family.
Mm-hmm.
When they're saying that, I think that's very impressive. But did you start out thinking you wanted it to be a family?
Gosh. I'm glad that's what they're saying. Because sometimes, you know, the kids kind of gun on Bob and I. Sometimes I feel like Bob's the dad and I'm the mom, and that's kind of how they are with us. And so it's interesting that that's what they. I guess I'm glad. I do remember when we first opened, our group was on a Saturday morning, and so I would bake bread, because I remember that smell as a kid, and how the smell of fresh bread baking seemed family-like, or like it was a good home to come to, you know. And so that's what I wanted to create for them, so that they would know beyond a doubt they could come to our place, say anything, act however they needed to act, and still know that they were loved no matter what.
Hope.
Hope. They are very hopeful, and I see that in the transitions they make when they walk through the door and when they leave at the end of the night. It could be very subtle, yet it could span a year, it could span years of the changes that they experience. And sometimes we might not even see the changes until after they've taken a break and come back. I think that's a very healthy thing to do. They come back with a different life experience. I think they have time to integrate what they've learned, how they feel, what life has to offer them, where they think they're going, and that's the hope that we talk about for this evening, is that transformation. And like like I said, we might not see it right away. They might not feel it right away. However, when they come back, it's very obvious and very clear that what they take away from here has given them hope, and that's what brought them back.
It does give me hope because I know that, well, everything's going to get better. And coming here gets better and better every time. When I first came to My Good Mourning Place, I guess I came hopeful, but in a different way. Like, I came hopeful to help people, and in return, I got help. So it was different, and I definitely, like, rode my roller coaster of emotions while here. Like, not liking it, to loving it, to crying all the time, to being really happy. And so it was a good experience, and I do enjoy still coming here today. A lot of times it will even happen in the same night where someone sitting next to me will share about their parents, and I can give them some insight on how I dealt with it, and then Connie will suddenly give me insight on how to, like, help deal with another problem that has occurred. So even in the same night it changes. For me, My Good Mourning Place doesn't give me hope. It has given me an opportunity to live without hope. So instead of waking up every day saying, oh, I hope these kids are nice to me, or I hope that I don't think about my mom on our anniversary too much and just break out crying, it's more like I can live without wishing and hoping that all that doesn't occur. Like, I can just live my life. So instead of giving me hope, it's taken away the negative sides of hope. If that makes sense.
I like coming here.
I'm really speechless right now. I am so thankful, really.
That it is working, it does help people, it stands strong, and people do love it, and therefore people feel like supporting it is a good thing because a lot of us benefit out of it, and all that money helps us keep it up and get more people to join who need help, and we're here with open arms. So.
Well, I really appreciate it because it really helps a lot. And it doesn't just help me, but it helps young people and older people, and it's just for people. And well, thanks to the people that help out pay for everything. Really appreciate it.
Thank you for, like, cause it's a lot of years, like 10 is a lot, and that's a lot to kind of support and keep it up, so it'd be nice to have that going and continue.
The word out, this place is important. It's so important. It's really, when you lose someone, you feel alone, and I think not feeling alone is really great. So the more people that know about this place, the more people that can come, I think the more good it can do.
I mean, verbally I would say thank you, but there's nothing I could say that would ever repay that all they have given to me.
The key is that we're all so welcoming and warm, and you can just feel free to cry or say something and know that we won't judge you because we're all going through the same thing, and we're all here to help you or deal with it with you. So it's not like you're telling it to a class or something out of the ordinary. It's in the perfect place.
Well, basically what she said, but I hope that we're not the only ones that this happened to. Like, other people have their own stories and stuff.
Here you are.
It's helped them grow. Because I know I've grown.
How have you grown?
Because, I used to be super shy. I might seem shy, but I don't know. I think it's helped me get out of my shell a little bit. And I'm, willing to talk about my story.
10 years. Why is it such a great celebration for you?
It's like, oh my gosh, 10 years. It's 10 years. 10 years. It's been 10 years. Kids have come and gone, and, parts of that, facilitators have come and gone, and students have come and gone, and, you know, that's my grieving process, because you run into wonderful adults and wonderful students, and, you know, I hate the last day, and if I could not show up, I wouldn't. Just because I don't want to say goodbye. So, it's 10 years. It's like you know, I'm still alive and I'm still walking, and it's just incredible. It's just gone so fast.
And just think of what you've done within this 10 years, how you've touched the lives of how many kids.
How they've touched us. It's like, oh my gosh. You know, they're the best teachers. We just have to be open to it and really listen and not be so quick to, well, have you tried this or have you thought of that? And I've gotten caught up in that, because you want to fix it. You want them to feel better, and yet sometimes you just need to shut up and just listen to what they're saying or not saying and let them go. They're just incredible people. I will never be the same. You know, in a good way. My life is forever changed. I may not have physically been a mom, but I've been a mom a lot. And to have to turn them loose, you know?
Yeah.
10 years.